Extra, extra, health benefits smoking. Extra, extra, read all about. Hey, watch it, mister. Read all about it. Bill Williamson's gang terrorizes New Boston. Extra, extra.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Appreciate it.
Well, if that is all, good day to you too.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. Go! Giddy up.
Slow down!
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't going to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time. Yeah.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Gee up.
Go.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. That's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Giddy up. I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill.
Come on.
Whoa there. Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Come on.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Come on, then. I'll show you around the property. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Come on.
Yeah! That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Whoa there!
Come on.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't fight. about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Let's go!
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you?
Slow down!
Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the car. You got one! Nice shoot! That's it. Kill those little vermin. Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Now back up. Check out the rest of the ranch. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Yeah!
Giddy up! If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals. Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
Come on! Come on!
Nice shot! That coyote won't be back.
Down you come.
That's it! Damn coyote! That was some impressive shooting. We didn't even lose any chickens. All righty, Mr. Marston. I think we should call it a night. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life.
Get some sleep, and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
A beautiful wife is no guarantee of full male potency. Hello there. Looking well, sir. Those folks in Thieves Landing have been sniffing around here again. I failed.
Well, hello there.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
E aí, Douglas? Rapaz, beleza. Tá de boa.
Come on.
On the count of three.
Valeu, valeu.
3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Come on, boys. This sure beats
Alô, mano. Bom trabalho lá.
Let's go. I think you chose the wrong horse, Miss McFarland. Come. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. Slow up. Whoa.
Porra, mano. Tinha subido ali. Banho.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Let's go.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Yeah. Call yourself a rancher? How you doing back there? Come on. Should I wait for you to catch up? Would you like me to slow down? Come on. Try to stay with me now. You're lucky I'm being a gentleman. Is that the best you can do? Come on. Are you saving the best for last? Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Go. Come on. You still think you're gonna win this, don't you?
Where do you think you're going?
Whoa there.
Whoa! That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Let's go.
Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Take the driver's seat. Come on. Is there a problem, Mr. Marston? Can we get going? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up at Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Oh, you ain't never lied yet.
How can I help you?
Howdy, friend.
You need something for that gout? Howdy.
Thanks.
Why, hello there.
Hello there. I hear that Miss Crabapple can be...
Really now? So long.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hold up, boy. Give an old man a chance to get the blood flowing.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy. Catch me up. I don't want to let that bastard get away. Ew.
Come on! If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Bridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Come on.
Keep up, will ya? Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasance house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses. Looks like we got company, boys. Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill. Over here, pussyfoot. Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Behind the crate, Marston. Smoking up. It's your day of reckoning, boys. You're outnumbered, Marshal. Behind that outhouse. Ain't sure we seen the last of them. I'll teach you some respect for the law. Oh my goodness. Who's that woman you brought with you, Mark? Get some fresh air there, boy. Walton's inside the house. Take him alive if you can. Don't try to be something you're not. Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on.
Yeah. What you got on you, friend?
E aí, Guilherme, beleza, mano?
Go.
Aí sim.
Let's go.
You ain't scared of cutting them fingers off. Why don't we engage in a contest of speed?
Okay, then.
Howdy. Those bandits getting more bold, getting closer to the border. There ain't no point in proceeding if you're not going to wager.
Sure. Let's bet. I thought we were trying to do this quickly.
Ah, damn it.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
I once saw a man cut his own pecker off trying a variation on this amusement.
That's the best you got. Knew I could win something.
Hi.
Someone else want to challenge me?
What's your bet, then?
All
I'm even
right.
quicker than this when I
Money's
ain't
down,
drinking.
mister.
God!
There you go.
This is what you're up against.
And you didn't even lose a finger. No! Damn! See? That's how it's done. Hey, you. Want to have a go?
Hello.
What's your wager? Then you can beat me, boy. Let's play a little game. Unless you're scared of knives.
I'm up for the challenge.
Acabei de novo, não era pra ir de novo, não. Quero ir não.
Hello there. Whoa there. Another great day for business.
Hey, good to see you.
Now, if one was inclined to believe in such superstitions, one may think the weather god was smiling on us.
Now,
No,
are
wait!
you gonna play
Don't
nice?
shoot! Just wait!
Stop shooting at me!
My brother.
Well, hello there.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool.
Tá é doido de jogar na seleção brasileira. Eu nem gosto da seleção brasileira, mano. Dá não, cara.
Miss McFarland, I'm married.
Se eu fosse jogador brasileiro e tivesse em atividade, eu recusaria a seleção brasileira. Falava, não, quero ir não.
Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family.
Recusaria mesmo.
Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Farmers such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Easy.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest. Whoa!
Will you herd these cows or not? Nice of you to join me. Come on, boy. How are you today? Giddy up! Easy now.
Come on.
Mano, não gosto de fazer isso aqui, cara.
Nice job, Marston. That's it. Stay behind.
Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston.
Hello there.
Here.
Get riding them. Drive them this way.
Come on. Come on.
E é os fanboys da Rockstar. É bem isso, mano.
Yeah.
É bem isso aí mesmo que você falou.
Nail it down.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing. Squeeze back and forth behind him. Keep him nice and tight.
Demais, mano. Pra caramba.
That's a big herd for your first time.
Let's go.
Keep going, Mr. Marston. Keep it tight now. Nail it down, Mr. Marston. Just hit it.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Let's go. Come on.
Vou voltar outra hora, quer ver? Aí. caça-recompensa ali, ó.
This is all my daddy's fault. I'll be with us a judge soon, though, I hope. I'll be seeing you. Bye-bye. Let's go.
Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend. Come on! something, mister. Let's go. Let's go. Found that no good piece of dirt. Thank you. Let's go. Go. How good are you with iron? I bet you can't beat Ira Shelton in shooting. I'll bet you money. Sounds like easy money to me, partner. Looks like I won. That's all right. Here's your place. Yeah. Come on.
criminals holding up that Brittlebrook Grove. Is that a fact?
How are you doing?
Well, hello there.
Hello.
Howdy.
I hear
Gonna
the
be some ladies
Blackwater
coming
Ledger
out on the
Hi
boat.
there. Print about a big fire in the east.
That's what they're all saying. See you later.
Bye now.
Dear sir, hello.
Greetings.
Hey, partner.
Hello there.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm
Mano,
fine,
o calor
thank
aqui
you.
tá grande.
Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please.
Dá até pra ver o sol aqui em mim, mano.
So,
Tá doido.
my
Tem que
daughter
fechar a janela
informs
aqui.
me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. And we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always going to be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby. Easy now.
Come! You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
Ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret, sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eye.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but
the
I
ride?
know we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. There's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
Be careful, will you? You're gonna land us in the dirt.
There's the horses! Get that lasso ready!
Rope one of them for me, Marston.
Yeah!
Come on!
You gonna use that rope or not?
I got you!
Hang on to that rope, Marston.
Whoa!
That's it.
it.
Hold him
Don't
nice
give
and
up.
still. That's it. Now hold on to it.
Easy
Take
now.
it slow now.
Almost got you.
Come on then, now, boy.
You'll have this in no
Tell
time!
me what you got, boy.
Try
Come
not
on,
to
let's
stupid
go.
Easy. Come on.
Let's see it, boy.
Come on. Nearly got you.
Got it, Mr. Marston!
You were wild.
Nice done, boy. Let me take you from here. You get back on your own horse. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston! Let's rope another one! We haven't got all day!
Come on.
What are you waiting for? Keep a good hold on him! He's a frisky one! See what you can do! Come on, this is perfect range!
Come on.
That's it! Lead with them!
Relax
Oh, there.
now. Nearly there. Calm down now. You're mine now. Come on, come on, come on. That's it. Calm yourself now. There.
You got him eating out of your hand! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch!
Come on.
Whoa!
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. A life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble. Let's go. Come on.
Good and fine. Such a natural as Western Broncos.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Whoa there. Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do
Tá
with
pronto,
those
pessoal.
horses.
Só um momento.
Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for Armadillo.
Voltei.
Go. You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a kid.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
Yeah. In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
How'd you meet her?
She was an orphan, too. Fell in the same bunch of reprobates I did. She did what she had to do to survive, same as I did. Can't wallow with the pigs without getting a little dirty. She's a good woman, a strong woman. That gang was the closest thing to family she ever had.
Well, now she has her own family.
Not right now, she doesn't. Come!
Paul will be real happy if we can wrangle some horses. We've got bills stacked up like bales of hay.
Well, might as well strike while the iron's hot. I think I'm getting the hang of it.
There's too many folks too careless with their irons around here. That's the problem. There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, easy up now. Come on. Come on.
All you need to do is chase them into it. Move!
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Move. Yeah. Come on. That's it. Yeah. Let's go.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Come on.
Get after him.
Slow down. Let's go. Go. Yeah. Now calm yourself. Come on.
Mano, eu sou ruim pra laçar cavalo. Né?
now. Nearly there. Oh, damn! Calm down now. You're mine now. Come on, come on, come on. Almost got you. There. That wasn't so bad. Come on. Easy.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal. Let's go. Yeah.
Não, mano, é um garanhão. Nem lembro se aqui tem como sair área. Nem lembro, cara. Mano, a DLC desse jogo é muito boa. E aí? Perdeu o dinheiro lá, velho.
Let's go. Yeah. Don't test me now! I need to get out of here! I guess that's that then.
I'm against my gypsy if y'all don't help me.
O cara vivo, o Guilherme ainda, mano. Morreu agora, cara.
To the victim, the spoil. Come on. Not bad.
O Guilherme tá aí. O Guilherme, o cara lá reclamando das lendas.
Almost felt that one. Don't make me kill you!
Eu falei, mano, o cara lá reclamando das lendas. Eu te mandei lá.
We'll take it from here. Here's your payment.
O cara reclama daquelas lendas lá que termina com KU.
industrialists trying to buy the whole goddamn state, I swear.
I'm sorry?
Nossa, se ele falasse ainda tiver a mãe do cara lá.
Sorry, mister.
My mistake.
Slow down! Let's go! I don't want to die out here. This ain't your land, mister.
So kind of you. Much obliged.
You're lucky to be alive.
Olha isso, mano. Parece que o cara era canibal, mano. Dá uma olhada aqui, ó. O cara é canibal. Aqui, dá uma olhada aí pra você ver. Guilherme, eu tinha te perguntado antes como é que tá aí o rendimento da grana.
Let's go. Yeah.
Aí é foda, cara. 10 centavos só. Se rendesse R$1 por dia, hein? R$1. Ainda seria pouco. Vai indo aos poucos. Então, um mês aí eu vou conseguir te ajudar mais.
Hurry, Dobby! You don't want to do this, my friend!
I ain't never lost no fight.
Olha,
Look out over there! I've seen something. Think you can beat me? I'll show you.
I think I got my eye back.
I'm gonna put you down.
Now be quiet. Oh, I ain't got any good news for you, friend.
You let me go. Here?
Everyone, ain't you?
Who the hell do you think you are?
Don't annoy me. Let's go.
You think my friends are gonna let you get away with this?
Come on.
Ô, Guilherme, como é que o cara não cai no cavalo? Hein? Quando você falou honra baixa ou alta? E o chat cortou aqui. Falou honra alta ou baixa?
There's a reckoning coming your way, mister, and that right quick.
Eu não tinha decidido sobre isso não, mas eu acho que eu vou fazer com alta. Sim, mano, só adoro.
Found that no good piece of dirt. Thank you. This is your funeral.
731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Why me?
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from federal clowns in Blackwater that... says otherwise.
Go! Come on!
Stay with us, Marston. You never know. Ballard twins might have set up an ambush. I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin? All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterments to the West. It's only made the rich richer and the poor poorer, and it's killed a way of life.
Building a factory over a field ain't gonna help nobody I know.
Look at what they've done to the natives for God knows how many years now.
Take it easy there, Marston. We'll lead the way.
Yeah.
We need to stick together, boy. Them rustlers might be waiting for us. Ooh, now. Let's go. Stay alert, boys. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Mandar um chat bugado. Chat bugado.
way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputy. My God.
What you doing back there? Right, I'm in charge now.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yep, maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment. It's over, friend!
The rustlers are probably guarding it. I'm the goddamn law.
This way!
Oh my good lord!
That's enough, my friend!
You sure put that feller to bed. Stay with me. They might do
That's it! Are you kidding?
We come from Mr. Gulch's cattle.
Bring up ahead. Are you gonna do something, Marston? Christ!
Damn! Too close! Where's your brand and iron now?
Follow me!
You ain't gonna leave here walking, friend!
Good shot!
Fully loaded.
Full foot! Let's cross while we still can!
Damn, those Bollard twins got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they ain't short on little recruits these days.
Why the man back on 12 hours a day for a rancher can't afford to pay him?
But the rancher can't pay him because those sons of bitches are robbing his cattle.
Yep, it's one of them vicious circle things the marshal keeps jawing about. Beat those sons of bitches! We got to get to that ridge!
Hey, little assistance would be nice. What the hell?
For the love of God! Push forward! We gotta get to the marshal! Hell no! I'll kill the hell out of you!
We should cross the pass with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
He'll tell you he's all about the book. That judge got a man's fate, but he knows out plenty of his own justice, too. More of these some bitches. Smoking boys. You rustlers make me sick.
Let's push on to the bridges. You got him good.
Keep dropping them like that, boy.
Why don't you go get some friends? Even this up a bit.
Hold up. Let's stay in one group. I'm the goddamn law.
Your wrestling days are over.
Stay close. This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it.
like me much!
You ain't leaving Pike's Basin alive! Hey, was that you or me?
Just run off home!
Stay with me! For Christ's sake!
Try getting up from that!
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Go!
Beleza, Guilherme.
And the chicken.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Let's go.
That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there's conspiring against me.
Not in any real sense. Sometimes I tell myself things happen for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path for me.
Can't afford to fall. We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna get me my wife and kid back. Past is who we are, Miss McFarland. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
Watch it in that mud.
Come. I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more careful. We can't afford to fall. We're not gonna be able to hear each other in this rain. Just make sure you don't lose sight of me. Easy now. Let's take them over to the other herd. We'll try to drive them all back to the ranch together. The weather changes fast out here. This storm came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They're spooked! We have to stop the stampede! Do something! They're heading for the cliff!
Come on.
Duas vacas. Eu não gosto dessa definição aqui.
Thank God! We only lost a couple of them.
Come on.
All right, let's get him back to the ranch before anything else happens.
Yeah.
Where are you going? You're gonna get lost in the street!
That is
adventure one day.
Thank you, Miss McFarland. Come on.
Zé, tá aí? Mano, eu vou encerrar por aqui, beleza? À noite vai ter mais. Eu vou encerrar por aqui por enquanto, ok? Falou, mano. Tá, até a próxima aí. Valeu pela participação. Saindo daqui.